I'm a pastry chef on an island in Maine, and this is everything I did at work today. I got in at 4 a.m., made myself a big coffee, got everything into the proof box, contemplated my life, made some vanilla bean pastry cream, and then I got into my poached rhubarb. And I hate to break it to you, but this is going to be the last batch of poached rhubarb for these danishes specifically. Rhubarb could end up back on the menu, but we are going to switch it up next week. We're going to be closed Tuesday. It will be on the menu Wednesday and Thursday, but then after that, I'm going to switch it to a different Danish. I got everything in and out of the oven, nice and smooth, and then I got into my finishing, starting with the cinnamon rolls. I got the cream cheese frosting on there, and then I filled my danishes with that vanilla bean pastry cream, and each one gets 4 batons of the poached rhubarb, and then all of those get a brushing of the poaching liquid for a little bit of shine and extra sweetness. And yes, I did catch that one I just brushed only had 3. And then they each get 3 apple blossom petals, and everything came out beautiful today. It went into the pastry case nice and smooth, looking gorgeous for this rainy Memorial Day. And then once I got back into the kitchen, I finished up my poaching and I wrote down all of the instructions for when I am not here. And then I got all of the rhubarb out of the poaching liquid. And I got into my lamination for the day, which is my huge project today. I had 6 books, that's a lot, but I gave myself a challenge with this. This was the last book, and I wanted to see if I could laminate a book in the exact time as a song. And so I chose Lords A World Alone, and that is 4 minutes and 54 seconds. And I did it almost exactly. This is me like rushing at the end, like, am I gonna do it? And then I was like, okay, did that count? I will be taking it as a win, but regardless, laminating a book in under 5 minutes is a win in itself, and those are the books that I do double folds on because it was one for either my Danish or my cinnamon rolls, and so that's even more of a win to me. I finished up all of the rest of the shaping and preparing of everything, and I also cut a Danish for a test for next week, and that was my day. I will see you after my days off.